Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another vid. And in this vid, I'm going to talk a bit about resilience or running a metaphorical marathon and how it's tough. It's just tough to keep it up. Um, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you know that I'm not super happy in my current job situation. And I've been hitting the job trail pretty hard for the last couple of months now. My since November. Um, Now my tail doesn't begin this past November. I've actually had really bad luck with jobs since, well, for a year now, since last February. When I got laid off from a long-term position that I had. Um, and since then I've had a few positions. I got started my current position in August, and it's a position that I kind of knew before I even started there that I didn't really want. But it's much better to work than not to work, so obviously I took the job. Um, Excuse me. And so I've been hitting it again since November, pretty hard, and I just got there was a job that was pretty much, if I could have, written up, like, what do I want in a job, aside from, winning the lottery and not having to work, right? But if I could have, designed a job that suits me from the ground up, it pretty much would have been this job that I had interviewed for. It seemed absolutely great by my standards. What the job was basically being the IT admin for a kind of a region for this chemical manufacturing company, right? So what was great about it is it seemed, to really match up with my skills. There'd be good growth learning. The pay seemed really was quite good. Also, the job itself would have been great. I would have had three areas to basically work in. I would have had my own office again, which again is a huge thing to me. I would have had and then next to that, I would have had a workroom where I would have had a number of machines that I could have worked on. Basically, I would have used that for large deployments of systems and all that. Oh, by the way, I'm an IT, so whatever. I would have had a lot of area to plan for deployments and to roll out machines, and then the room off to the side of that was the server room. So you'd have obviously the rack mounts and all the servers and all the happy stuff. And it seemed, as far as I'm concerned, it would have been a perfect position for me. It really lines up with my skills, my abilities, my desire for the type of job that I wanted. It just didn't happen. At the end of the day, they went with another candidate, um, such as life. But of course, during the whole process, they were telling me, "Oh, you're the front runner for the position," yada yada yada. But of course, I did not get it. C'est la vie. So that was a bummer. There was another position that I actually did get an offer for, but the problem with that position was it was a contract to hire, which in and of itself isn't so bad. But while I was in the contract period, I wouldn't have had any health insurance, and I can't go 6 months without health insurance. It's just not something that I can do. So I actually had to pass on that one. Now, currently, yes, I do have leads on other jobs, and of course, every single day, I pretty much look at a number of job sites. Basically, I look at general job boards as well as a number of recruiting firms that I'm working with. I look at their sites every single fucking day and see if there's anything that matches up to my skills. So obviously, I do that and I apply, and I get some responses. I talk, sometimes get interviews. You get the ideas. Going through the whole wonderful process of finding another job. It's just you get to a point where it's really tough to keep persevering. Of course, I'm going to, because simple laws of the universe and physics are, if I don't exert a force to change my situation won't change. I'm not magically going to um, have the magic job fairies not going to come along and say, "Oh, you've been a good little boy. Here, I'm going to sprinkle some fairy dust here, and now you're going to get a job you actually want." I know to actually get what I want, I have to put effort into it. So that's what keeps me going forward. And that's really the secret to life. You just keep, honestly, you just keep failing at something until you eventually don't. And that's really just what I have to keep in mind and what I have to remember. It's just kind of a bummer. That's all. While I'm going through the process, it's not fun. Um, hopefully something works out soon, but I'm not making any predictions on how long that'll take or even guessing. It's just in kind of a frustrating process. But I know that I have to keep it up, otherwise things won't get better. So anyway, um, let me know in the comments below what keeps you motivated when you're kind of stuck in a rut for a long period of time. But if you don't keep pushing, you're not going to get unstuck. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you did like your CC, thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks a whole lot for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.